What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
Hallie, thanks for listening and thanks for holding.
Sure thing.
What's going on?
So I have a question for you guys. It has to do with my parents. So, my parents have always been super proud of me for being, really independent, and they've always kind of pushed me to. Basically, I kind of grew up in the household where it's you didn't really get praised for doing the things. It was just kind of an expectation. Does that make sense?
Sure.
And ever since I moved out, I've been 100% independent, on all my bills and everything. I even turned a hobby in college, into a side business so that the moment that I graduated, I wouldn't have to ask them for any money. I could put money down on, an apartment and everything. And I mean, in recent years, it's been pretty tough and, and I've had to take on a couple more jobs and everything, but not once did I ever, ask help from my parents. And the thing is I just found out that my brother, ever since he moved out, they have been covering everything for him. Everything. Rent, bills, cable, even his streaming services, which I think are elective services. Even his phone and his car payment. They have just been covering everything. And I found this out because I started asking questions and I found out he doesn't know how to manage finances. He doesn't understand how much money he actually has because he's just able to kind of blow it on whatever he wants. And it just kind of sucks because it's I've had to work my ass off. And there's been many nights where, I've had ramen noodles, and this has brought tears at some point in my life. And it's definitely held me back from friendships and relationships and stuff. And he is just able to get away with this scot-free. And my parents have never even offered or said,
You know what that is. You know what that is.
What?
You should feel good about this. First of all, they've launched you. You're on the right track. Your parents are probably to get this kid out of the house, they'll pay for anything. Otherwise, he'd be living there, cramping their style. So it's their half lunch. They're just paying for it to get him out of the house.
Can I get a little bit of help over here? I mean, have you asked your parents for help? Because, maybe your brother is the only one that's actually asked them, and maybe they'd be totally willing to help you out if you asked.
I mean, from my understanding, he didn't ask them. They've just kind of been doing this. And I have kind of noticed that, because, I'm the oldest and he's the youngest, and they've always kind of treated him with kitty gloves my whole life. And I guess I just didn't expect that to be a continuation now. And it's there are some bills that I have right now that I'm, overdue on. And I don't know. It's how do I bring this up to my
You just
parents?
make fun of them.
Well, isn't it possible, you haven't told us everything? Is your brother by chance a quadriplegic?
No.
No?
Mm.
He's not in a wheelchair at all?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, then you handle it the way every other sibling does. You completely come after him in front of your parents and make fun of him so that he is either guilted into taking care of himself. That's what you do. You have to be a sis, a big sis, and give him crap.
So, like, give him crap, or like,
Yes.
I don't know. I guess like what I'm saying is, like, I feel like they're playing favorites, and I want to like approach this to them because I also feel like he should kind of learn, kind of like how I did, you know?
Or maybe he's just their favorite child.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
That's sad. That is sad.
Or you've shown some sort of independence on your own, and they probably think you got it. You're okay.
That's what I was thinking. They just feel like you're okay. They may not know that you are struggling.
Okay, so like, should I mention to them that like
Why
I think
not?
it's
You
like
just talk
Make a
to your
big
parents.
scene.
I bet you your parents would love to hear from you. Like, love to hear whatever's going on in your life.
Okay. I mean, I've kind of like kept it really quiet, and I really don't like asking for help. So I think if I just like bring it up, I don't know. I also feel like I need to tell them like stop helping him out, you know?
Yeah, but they can do what they want. Or,
It's their money.
Is your brother also, did you forget to mention, maybe 4 years old?
No,
They're paying his rent for his food.
They take him to school and
They drive him everywhere. They even put him in the back seat and lock him in with the seatbelt. No?
I mean, like, I don't know. So I guess I'll just like mention it to them and be like, hey, like I found out that like you've been helping him for the last like 10 years. Like, could I get like a little handout? Not even a handout. I mean, things are just different now.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing it with us, Hallie. You're giving us ideas on how to be parents later in life when our kids need money.
Only help one of them.
Help out the favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure your parents don't write a book on how to parent.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Pick One.
Maybe I should write a book.
Your parents are going to be like, well, your brother's just nicer to us. That's all.
Yeah.
So he gets everything.
All right. Thanks, Hallie. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Bye. It's John, Jane, Rich.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.